Let's figure out what type we need. So I think this one, that's 300, I think, and it's 390, so it might be too long to get into my car since my car is only 2 meters. This one is 2.4 and it's way more expensive, so the price is 500, and this one is 145. I don't know. This one is 230, 120, 255. Then we have this one, it's 400. This one is 300. Yeah, I should have brought my cutter so I could cut off the end to get it into my car, because the width is gonna be okay, but the length is gonna be wrong, and I didn't bring anything to kind of, and these are too small. These are wide enough, but a little bit long. So I don't know, because I don't know if I have enough space in here, if it's long enough. I did get it in. It's a little bit too long. So yeah. Yes, this is fun. It's in, so all I need to do now is to get this one into where it's supposed to be, and then it's gonna slide straight down, or at least maybe I need to file a little bit on the side, but we got a platform. So I decided to take this out, and it seems like I have some more cleaning to do, some more mold issues to deal with before I should start to, and you can see here, why do I think it's mold? I don't think this is just, that's mold. So that's why I think this is also mold and not just dirt. So in and fix up, because it's clouding over and it's going to rain later today. So I'm hoping I get everything back inside the car before that starts. But look at, when I take this one out, look how much space you have in here for storage. So when you put this back without all those things to keep it in place, you can have several boxes in here, like if you have soft boxes in here with stuff inside. So yeah, there we go. I'm so glad I opened it up, because looky here, that opened up some like little rusty here and there, which means I can treat it before it actually becomes a problem. So that's nice. Well, at least we're not gonna have more mold from that place. We're gonna cut this one. I've been pointing out, so we can have that in the end, and think support this one in the other end is the plan, if it works out as I want it to. And yeah, whew, let's keep going. That's a little bit too tall. I think we could say whoop, that's a little bit too tall. We need to lower it down a little bit, but the principle is like this. So if I cut it, as you can see, it's high here and then down there, and I guess it's the same on the other side. So if I cut it down in the corners there, it's probably going to go further down. So or maybe just cut it in the top, pull it all the way in here. How much do you think I need to take it down? How many centimeters do you think I need to take it down? What we can do is just pull it a little bit back and then see where it ends on this one when it's straight like this, and then cut it. I have been battling rain. It comes and goes. It's not last long, but it's in. So I used a little bit here just to stop the mattress and stuff from sliding out when you open the back door. And also, if it's water, it doesn't go in. And then here we have put up this one, and look how much space there is underneath here right now. And then we have more space behind here. And then I have to think if I should cut this one shorter or what I'm gonna do with that. So I might have to cut this one down or take it up and then maybe angle it a little bit. I'm not sure right. But the platform is installed. So now I just need to put a mattress on and I can go, you know? The worst thing is done. So what I have done is I have put this one here, but as you can see it's gonna eat up a lot of the space. So I kind of want to put it up here instead. So I think I need to cut it again. And so I need to make sure how high it needs to be there. And I need to figure out how to fasten it. I think I'm just gonna use something that can stick to this one. It's Sunday today, so the store is closed. But if I cut it and I put it in here, and then I cut this part that's gonna be underneath the bed, so I cut it from here all the way down here and put on a hinge so that I can open here to get underneath for the things here. So I might have to cut this one in the middle here and then cut it in two pieces. I don't know. I also thinking that I'm gonna cut this like this and then cut it all the way in here. So this is gonna be open. That's one thought. And then I don't know if I'm gonna hinge it so I get underneath there for the stuff underneath there, or what I'm gonna do. And I also need to open up so I can get underneath to the storage underneath there to the garage for parts for the car. So I'm like, what do I want to do? I've been thinking about this, but first and foremost let's measure this space. And yeah, it's freakingly cold. It's 10 degrees outside. It's the same as fall. So even though it's really nice and sunny, it's still freakishly cold. And sleeping in this car when it's cold, or sleeping outside in the car when it's cold and you don't have a diesel heater or anything, that's hell. Like 9 degrees, that's not... I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah, that's much better, because then I'm gonna have all this space underneath here. And this one's gonna be here, so I think that's gonna be okay. And then I make a latch for this one. I cut out maybe a little bit there so you can have things up and down there instead of pushing it in here. Or maybe I just make a latch for this side, and then maybe I can make a latch for this side. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's way better. And in the back here, so it looks like this. I think it's gonna be okay. Maybe I can even oil it or paint it or something to just make it be a little bit, I don't know, more be a little bit more resilient against water and stuff like that. So this is how it looks. I've been cutting this down, so I think that's way better, because then we're gonna have all this space underneath here where I can store things, and I'm still gonna have a lot of space underneath here. And like I said, I think I want to cut this side and put so that this one can lift up, both like lift up for sitting, but also so I can have it as a back to look out, but also so I can get things underneath here much easier. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this side, if I want latches here or not, and how I'm gonna solve that. But let's fasten this one now and see how it goes. Or no, I can't fasten. I'm just gonna fasten that side, not this side. So this one can go up and down. It's just gonna be that side that's fastened. So let's see how it works out. I think I figured it out. If I hinge it this way, I can open it from this side, and I might be able to open it from this side. And then but how far down should I cut? Because we don't really have, it's just this support here. So I think I just hinge it on this side for one of these. I just have to figure out where I'm gonna have the bed, and I don't know if I'm gonna open up for this one. I don't think so. I don't think I need to strap anything in, so I'll leave it. So what I need is to figure out, so I'm gonna cut it down here and then over there or over here, depending on which side I'm gonna have the bed on. I don't know. If I'm going from here, I'm gonna be stepping in here. So maybe the bed is the best part, is to have it behind the driver's seat. Yeah, you see, it's not easy to figure out, because if I don't have it behind the driver's seat, I can have a little bit more space. I can make a cutout to have a little bit more wiggle room for the seat there. It's just, I don't know. I probably have to go out of the car anyway to get stuff in and out. What I can do, I do have those pieces. So what I could do is just screw that piece underneath to hold it on in the middle here, to support it there. This is difficult. I don't really know what I'm going to do. Yeah, but I'm going to close up these back windows. I don't need those, so I'm gonna put something over them to close them up, and then I can have something over here so I can keep things, like it's gonna work as a shelf. I think that's gonna be a good idea. What do you think? Yeah. Still trying to figure out. I think I need to go from the back, from the front into the back to see how it works, because if I'm going from here and have the bed here, can I just slide straight in, or is it better to have it behind here, like stepping in and out? Let's see how it goes, going from the front to the back. So if it's at night, I don't want to lose any heat or get any mosquitoes in here, so I have to get from the front. wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Now we just need to figure out where do I want to have the bed. Oh shit. Things are going slow today. I'm kind of just sitting here watching little tadpoles, and I have a little frog over there, and we have clouds, and then we have sun, and then we have more clouds. And the reason I'm sitting here like this is just because I'm on my period. So it's the first day, first hour, and I'm just feeling it. I'm waiting for the medication to kick in, and it's starting to help now, so it's not as painful. So I think I can start working a little bit. But that's why things take time, because you get busy watching the bees. I still haven't decided which side I'm gonna have the bed on. So I don't know which side I should cut out or not. So while I'm trying to figure that out, I have to cut here to get down to that apartment down there, which I think I'm gonna make into kind of a fridge. So half of it can be storage, and then half of it in the back here can be fridge, perhaps. So maybe I make a two, like I cut out where it's supposed to be. It's more on this side than this side, so figure out where it is, cut it out, and then maybe cut it in two, and then have one opening there and one opening there. So I think it's better so the one that's going to be under the bed is going to be like garage for car stuff, and then the other one can be the fridge. Because I was thinking maybe I'll have it in the front there, but then I'll show you. We got the outlet here for heat, so when I'm gonna heat up the car, it's gonna blow out here, and then it's not a good idea to have your fridge produce right in front of this one. I've also been wondering if I should try to put on something so I can pull the heat, put something so I can have the heat come up on the sides here and not just be underneath here. But yeah, but that's the reason I should have it in there. I could also just have a box on top here, but I think it's better to have it down inside the car. We have to figure out what we're gonna do here, because this one is a little bit short, I think. Maybe it works. We'll figure that one out too. Yeah, let's start in the back here, cutting, and then let's see what we do with the rest.
It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. I will chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing it into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth.
And we had to pack everything up because it's raining. So I guess I'm gonna go inside and eat some lunch. But I measured, I've been drawing up what I need. So I'm gonna go in while it's raining, and then I'll come out and cut it once this stops. It was not meant to be raining today. Good thing I went in, because I had forgotten about this. It's just seems like it might have stopped right now, but I'll wait a little bit. I'll have some lunch and then go back out working. The sun is finally back, but doesn't seem like it's gonna last long. Might just go around, I don't know. But let's get to cutting. So at least that's done.
From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop the rest of our lives. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream impossible.
So, should we make so that this one opens up like this to get down to the fridge, and this one opens up like this to get down to the tools, and then over here open up like this so it's easy to get in from outside. So if I open up like this, it's easy to get in and out to things here. It means that I need to be outside to open it, because it's gonna be difficult to be over and open it like this. While if I open it this way, I might be able to if I open it this way, I might be able to get in. But what am I gonna put underneath here? You know, that's like table, chairs, stuff like that, which I don't need when the car is closed. And what am I gonna have here? So I kind of decided that the mattress is gonna be on this side, and the mattress is probably gonna be a little bit out on this one, so maybe not. It depends what kind of mattress I'm gonna use, but yeah. And I took the big mat out, so I'm just gonna use some smaller mats underneath here to be dampening and isolation. And then we have this big storage hole underneath here. Like I said, this is where I'm gonna have my food. So if I divide it on the middle here, then I can have food on this side, and then I can have, you know, this stuff on this side. So if I need something for the car, I have this one, and if I need something to eat, I have this one. And that way it's gonna work the same way it is in the old car, where I have everything in here, and it's like cooler down here than it's gonna be anywhere else in the car, hopefully. So yeah, what do you think? So am I gonna use these heavy duty, or am I gonna use these small plastic ones? And I only have these tiny screws, and I'm not sure like if they're gonna hold anything, or if they're gonna go through. Come on now, they're just gonna go straight through here. No, actually they stick. And that's about the thickness of this one. So yeah, well, at least they are smaller than the holes, luckily. But if I have this for stabilization, because they are a little bit funky, these are moving a little bit, as you can see. Well, this is very stable, so if I have one for stabilization and then 2 for heavy duty, I think that's gonna be okay. So this is all done. I didn't have big enough screws for all of the holes, so but here we're gonna have a mattress, so I thought maybe not have this one sticking up in the back. If I have a pillow there, it's gonna be thicker, so I'm not gonna feel it, but I didn't want this one, and the other ones here are just for stabilization. So yeah, but it's working very well right now. So I'm gonna get vacuum, and then we're gonna vacuum in here, and I'm gonna have some mats underneath here for protection. I'm sorry, there's some flies out now, it's getting warmer, so but yeah, I'm gonna have some in here for protection, soundproofing, and because I can't have the big black mat in here since I'm gonna get into this hole, and that's just gonna be in the way, so I need to take that out, and then I'm just gonna have some other stuff underneath here. Here we go. So what I've been doing now is putting on isolation underneath here, so I have it on the doors and underneath this bit of the car, which is where the mat would be. And then I don't know if I want to put anything over here. I don't think so. You can see that. I don't think I'm gonna destroy that because I need that space when I'm gonna put the seats back in. And then I have this one. I need to figure a way to put it up, but I think maybe I want to cut it along here, so I get all this space, and then I'd rather have something to draw out here, because then I can sit with my legs down there if I wish to, with the table out here or here, you know, so I get this, or I can put a lot of stuff up in here. So that's my thoughts right now, how to fix this. So I'll show you. You can see how it is now, but if I cut it along here, zoom over there, I can use this for a table here, or I have ordered some that's gonna be on the backs of the seats here for storage, and with like a little container, even something in the middle and down the side and everything. I have fixed up so much. I went crazy on Temu because it was free shipping, so I just went shopping. Oh, come on, go away, you little stingy thingy, whatever kind of animal you are. Here we go. The only thing I did wrong was that I cut it all the way in, and if I hadn't done that, there's no lip to catch on here, but I think I might put some hooks in here to hang stuff off of, and then I can use the hooks to pull it up. But yeah, this didn't last long, so I'm gonna take that out again. But now I have a lot of space, and I can sit here with my legs down here and have a table on the back of the chair there if I wish to. So I think everything's gonna work out just fine. Yay! So we have, and this is really dust magnet. The fabric here is like really dust pulling, but even with this I will be able to open here, and as you can see I put a reflective on there, so that's going to be my food storage down there. And I can get underneath here if I want to, but I'm gonna have my legs there. So let's get the mattress and put that one inside, And then I'm gonna figure out how to do with this table. I'm with some little notches to put rope inside and then just hang it up somehow. We'll figure it out. This is the mattress that I have in the other car. I just made it a little bit longer. The table is done. How did it look? Works perfectly. And then when I don't want it anymore, I can just fold it up. This is the view from the back. And as you can see, this mattress is quite wide, meaning that I can't really enter in here without lifting it. So I have another mattress that I can fold up and use instead, because this might be too much space, take too much space, so I don't like that. But yeah, it's sleepable now. Now I need to figure out what in this car I want to bring with me into the other car. Well, I guess this one. Ooh, the fan, of course. Oh, we have clothes, we have blankets. Is there anything else? I don't know. This one with more blankets in it. The pillow. Shoes. You know. This and that. Even made covers for the back here, but I got a little bit carried away, so I forgot to reverse it on the other side. But that doesn't bother me. It means that I can put the fabric on the inside, and then I can use this to pin stuff on it. I can pin stuff on this too, but you know, this is gonna be fabric in the back, and then I can pin pictures and stuff like that on this one. And this one I'm gonna put some fabric on this side so it just gets dark. Now this is done. It looks way better with this one on the inside. I might cover this on the inside too, just spray it and glue it, because this looks really good right now. And I use this as a working table while cutting and doing stuff, and it works perfectly like that. This is how it looks outside. Here's the table folded down. So, and then on the other side it looks like this. So here I might put in one of those, you know, darken here, or I just leave it like this. I'm not sure. But yeah, I am happy with this.